Your spouse borrowed the car yesterday. The seat is in a completely different position. The mirrors are aimed at the sky. The temperature is set to whatever temperature they apparently live in, which based on this setting might be the surface of the sun. And somewhere in the process, they also managed to change the radio presets. Sound familiar? Your Hyundai actually has a solution for almost every single one of those problems. And that is just the beginning. There are 9 features sitting inside your Hyundai right now that most owners have never touched. A few of them you can test before this video ends. And number 1 is the kind of thing where you are going to pause the video, go to your car, try it, and come back to the comments genuinely annoyed that nobody told you this sooner. Let us get into it. Feature 9. The easy exit seat setting that your knees have been waiting for. There is a moment every driver knows. You turn the car off. You open the door. And then begins the sideways shimmy, the careful extraction maneuver, the slow pivot that somehow still results in your thigh connecting with the steering wheel. If you drive something with any kind of sporty seating position, you know exactly what I am talking about. Your Hyundai has a setting that ends this completely. Go into Vehicle Settings and look for Easy Exit, or sometimes listed under Seat Positioning or Convenience Settings. When you activate it, the seat automatically slides backward when you turn the ignition off. On some models the steering wheel tilts up at the same time, clearing the path completely. You turn the key, the car moves itself out of your way. You get out like a normal human being. Revolutionary concept. Then when you start the car again, the seat returns to your driving position automatically. Find this in your settings today. Your knees, your hips, and your dignity will all thank you simultaneously. Feature 8. The hidden USB ports your car has been hiding from you. Quick question. How many USB ports does your Hyundai actually have? If you answered based on the ones you can see from the driver's seat, you are almost certainly wrong. Hyundai hides ports in places most people never think to check. Behind the center console where rear passengers sit. Inside the glove box on certain models. Inside the armrest storage on others. These are live ports, properly powered, designed to charge devices, run dashcams, and power accessories. This matters more than it sounds. A lot of owners plug a dashcam or a phone charger into a 12-volt outlet, the old cigarette lighter socket, and then wonder why the device is not getting consistent power, or why nothing works when the car is off. The USB ports in the less obvious locations are often wired differently, staying live on their own circuit. Before you pay anyone to diagnose a power problem, spend 5 minutes exploring the full interior of your vehicle for ports you may have missed. Check behind the center console, inside the glove box, and inside any armrest storage compartments. There is a real possibility your car has been offering you exactly what you needed this whole time and you just had not found it yet. Feature 7. The sunroof vent mode that most people never use. Most sunroof owners operate in binary. Either the sunroof is all the way open, or it is closed. And fair enough, because that is how sunroofs worked for most of automotive history. But your Hyundai has a third option that is genuinely useful and gets almost no attention. Tilt mode, sometimes called vent mode, pops the rear edge of the sunroof upward a few inches without sliding the panel back. The result is a ventilation gap that lets hot air escape from the cabin without creating the wind noise of a fully open sunroof, without the direct sunlight blasting the driver, and without the highway buffeting that makes passengers want to keep it closed. Use vent mode when you first get into a hot car and want to let the heat escape without the full open position. Use it on rainy days when you want fresh air without getting wet. Use it on long highway drives when you want circulation without the noise. On most Hyundai models the tilt button is either a separate button marked with an upward arrow icon, or it is the same sunroof button pressed briefly rather than held. A short tap tilts. A long press slides open. Check yours right now and see which one you have been accidentally skipping for the entire time you have owned this car. Now before we get to the top 6, here is something quick for those of you who want to go beyond features and actually save real money on owning this Hyundai. I put together a complete ownership guide that covers what most Hyundai owners are spending more than they need to on, and how to fix it. Repairs. Maintenance. Dealer visits. The decisions that add up quietly over years of ownership. It is built around helping owners potentially cut thousands from their annual car costs. The actual result depends on your vehicle, your mileage, your habits, and your local pricing. But the system is built to find the money leaks most people do not realize they have. Right now it is 50% off and under $10, but that price is only available today. The link is in the pinned comment below. Alright, back to the features, because number 6 is one that is particularly satisfying to use on a parking lot that does not deserve your patience. Feature 6. The automatic windows roll-up that saves you from running back to the car. You lock the car. You walk toward the building. You get about 20 feet away and the thought hits you. Did I leave the windows down? Most people turn around, walk back, check, feel slightly embarrassed when the windows are fine, and continue with their day. On supported Hyundai models, your key fob handles this entirely. Hold the lock button for 3 to 5 seconds while walking away. Watch the mirrors. If your model has this feature, the windows will roll up fully. Sunroof closes too if it was open. The same thing works in reverse. Hold unlock for a few seconds and all windows drop simultaneously, which is a genuinely useful trick in a hot parking lot when you want to vent the cabin before getting in. Test this in your driveway this week. Hold lock, watch the car. If the windows move, you have the feature. If they stay still, check with your dealer because on some models it can be activated through the diagnostic system even if it is not working at the moment. No more second guessing. No more walks back to the car. Just hold the button and keep moving. Feature 5. The rear cross-traffic warning that has quietly saved bumpers all over America. The yellow warning light in your side mirror is not just a blind spot monitor. Most owners assume that is all it does, and they would be wrong. That same radar system in your rear bumper also watches for vehicles crossing your path when you are reversing in a parking lot. When it detects something coming from the side, a car you cannot see because a massive SUV is parked right next to you, a cyclist coming through quickly, a kid running across the row, it beeps and on most models it will apply the brakes automatically if you do not respond in time. Parking lots are genuinely one of the more dangerous environments for low-speed collisions, specifically because of these blind angles. Something moving at 30 miles per hour through a parking lane that you cannot see until it is 2 feet from your bumper is a real scenario. This system sees it before you do. Go test it right now in an empty lot. Back up slowly toward a shopping cart or a cone. See if the system responds. If it is not reacting, check that the feature is enabled in your driver assistance settings, and make sure the rear sensors are clean. A sensor that is packed with road grime or mud does not function correctly, which is worth knowing before you actually need it. And please do not be the person who turns this off because the beeping gets annoying in tight parking situations. The beeping is doing its job. Feature 4. The digital key sharing that changes everything about lending your car. Here is a scenario that plays out in family households constantly. The teenager needs the car for a few hours. You hand over the physical key. Now you have no idea where the car is, no idea how fast it is going, and recovering the key requires a physical exchange that somehow always happens at an inconvenient time. On newer Hyundai models, broadly speaking 2020 and newer across Sonata, Galantra, Santa Fe, and others, there is a digital key system that rewrites this entire situation. Your phone becomes a functional key through the Hyundai app. You can share that access to another person's phone without handing over anything physical. But here is the part that most owners who do know about digital key have missed. The access you share is customizable. You can attach speed limits to it so the car will not exceed a set speed for that driver. You can set time windows so the access only works during specific hours. You can revoke it remotely from wherever you are, the moment you want the borrowing period to end. A teenager with a time-limited, speed-capped digital key who knows the access expires at 10 p.m. is a different situation than a teenager with your physical key and zero accountability built into the transaction. Set this up through the Hyundai app before you need it. The setup is straightforward on compatible models and it works through NFC or Bluetooth depending on your phone and your vehicle. Feature 3. The trunk emergency release that every person who gets in your back seat should know about. This one is less of a hidden convenience feature and more of something that is worth knowing for the same reason you know where the fire extinguisher is. You hope you never need it. But you want to have thought about it in advance. Your Hyundai has a glow-in-the-dark emergency release handle inside the trunk. It is usually yellow or white, sometimes marked with a small icon of a person exiting. The handle is designed so that anyone accidentally locked inside can pull it and open the trunk from the inside. It is a federal safety requirement on enclosed trunk compartments and it is in your vehicle right now. Most owners have never looked for it. Many would not be able to describe where it is without checking. And here is the important part. The glow-in-the-dark paint on older handles fades over time. If the handle is no longer visible in low light, a piece of reflective tape fixed to it costs almost nothing and restores the entire purpose of the feature. This takes 30 seconds to locate and verify. Show it to your kids. Show it to anyone who rides in the back regularly. It is the kind of thing where knowing it exists and knowing where it is matters more than any other qualification you could have. Feature 2. The Follow Me Home headlight delay that fixes a genuinely annoying daily problem. You pull into the driveway at night. You turn the car off. The headlights go dark immediately. You now have to navigate from the car to the front door in the dark, using your phone flashlight like someone who has not owned a car with an automatic exterior light setting since 2004. Your Hyundai has already solved this and it is in the headlight stalk. When you turn the ignition off, pull the headlight stalk toward you, not to flash the brights, just a single firm pull toward the wheel. On supported models, the headlights stay on for a set duration afterward, giving you enough time to get to the door without staging a phone flashlight production. The default is usually around 30 seconds on most models, which is honestly the right amount for a normal driveway, but if you have a longer walk, or you are usually carrying things both hands full coming back from the grocery store, go into Vehicle Settings, then Lights, then look for Headlight Delay or Welcome Lighting. Most Hyundai models let you extend this to 60 or 90 seconds. Just keep in mind if you set it to 90 seconds and your neighbor's bedroom window faces your driveway, you are about to have a very awkward conversation about the headlights. Feature 1. The auto wiper sensor and the car wash mistake that has cost people over $1,000. This is the one I have been holding because it is the feature that people always say they wish they had known about sooner. Not because it is dramatic. Because it is completely ordinary and the mistake it creates is genuinely expensive. Your Hyundai likely has automatic rain-sensing wipers. There is a small sensor behind the rear-view mirror that detects moisture on the windshield and activates the white wipers automatically. In actual rain, this is a completely sensible feature. You drive, it rains, the wipers handle it, you barely think about it. In an automatic car wash, it becomes a real problem. The spinning brushes hit the glass, the sensor detects what it interprets as heavy rain, and the wipers activate at full speed mid-wash. A wiper arm moving at full speed inside a car wash with rotating brushes around it is not a good combination. The brush grabs the arm. The arm bends backward. In a bad outcome, it impacts the cowl at the base of the windshield. Cracks the plastic, and the structural damage allows water into the engine bay from there. Water reaching an alternator costs several $100s. Water reaching ignition coils is a larger problem. Water reaching the engine control unit, the ECU, is a repair that starts at over $1,000 and goes up from there. All from a car wash. The fix is in your settings. Go to Vehicle Settings, then look for Lights or Convenience, and find Auto Wipers or Rain Sensor. You can disable the automatic activation entirely so the wipers only move when you tell them to. Do this before every automatic car wash. Turn it back on when you are done. 30 seconds of settings adjustment, every time. A lot cheaper than whatever comes after you skip it. 9 features. All of them already in your Hyundai, paid for the day you drove off the lot. Easy exit seat that moves the car out of your way. Hidden USB ports your car never announced. Sunroof vent mode sitting between closed and fully open. The key fob window roll-up that works from 20 feet away. Rear cross-traffic warning that sees what you cannot. Digital key sharing with built-in speed limits and time windows. The trunk emergency release that everyone in your back seat should know about. Follow me home headlights that light your driveway when the car turns off. And the rain sensor setting that stands between your wipers and an expensive car wash situation. If you want to go beyond features and look at what your Hyundai ownership is actually costing you versus what it should cost, the ownership guide is still 50% off for under $10 today only. The link is in the pinned comment. Which one of these 9 made you stop and think, wait, my Hyundai actually does that?